Hello, can anyone hear, sir?
No.
Yes, hello.
Hello, sir.
Hi Irfan, how are you?
Fine, sir.
And good evening to all of you.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening,
Good
sir.
evening. So Asma is new here, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Today we are going to finish the chapter of relation and functions. And from the next class, we are going to start term 2. All right.
Sure, sir.
Okay, give me a minute. Okay. So we were trying to find domain and range in the last class, right? I hope you guys remember that. Let's start by solving a question. F of x equals to 1 upon 1 minus x square. Or make it 3 upon 2 minus x square. You have to find domain and range. Okay, 3 upon 2 minus x square. Asma, you know how to find domain and range?
Yes, sir. Some idea I do have.
All right. Try to solve this. Okay, I'll give you 2 minutes. All right, done. Shabya, Irfan, Gautam.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's see. Here, domain, this cannot be 0, right? Denominator cannot be 0. So let's put this value as 0. So x will be plus minus root 2, right? So x cannot be plus minus root 2 because this denominator will become 0 and 3 upon 0 is infinite. So domain would be r minus plus minus root 2. You can write it like this, or minus root 2 and root 2. Don't like this. All right, clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay, Irfan, how did you find range?
Sir, write x in terms of y.
Right. So this is 2 minus x square equals to 3 upon y. So x square equals to 2 minus 3 upon y. X will be 2y minus 3 upon y under root. All right.
Yes, sir.
And this will have to be greater than equals to 0. How to solve this? Shravya, how to solve this?
Sir, take, sorry, sir.
It's okay. You can speak also. Don't take pressure. Yeah.
Sir, can we take 2 to the other side?
This to how to, what should I write? The answer. Next step.
Sir, 2 minus 3y is greater than or equal to 0.
Like this.
No, sir. 2 minus 3 by y.
This is a y also.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you want to write it like this.
Yes, sir.
All right. After that,
Then take 2 to the other side.
so minus 3 upon y is greater than equals to minus 2.
Cancel the minus.
Cancel the minus. All right.
So y is greater than or equal to 3 by 2.
Y is less than, right? Y
Yes, sir.
goes here.
Less than.
Less than or equal to 3 by 2.
Okay. So is this right, everyone? Gautam?
Yes, sir.
Yes. All right. Asma?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is wrong. All right. You cannot solve like this. Have you guys finished the chapter inequalities? Did
Yes,
you
sir.
guys look at the lectures? If you haven't, please look at the lectures. Otherwise, these mistakes will keep happening. So how to solve this is 2y minus 3 upon y. The first step to solve any inequality is to look if the coefficients are positive. Yes, the coefficients are positive. We never cancel a factor. Already found when solving any inequalities, or in 11th and 12th, you don't cancel out factors. All right.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Irfan, can you mute? Yeah. All right. The first step is to look if the coefficients of the variable are positive. Yes, they are positive. The second step is to factorize. So how to factorize this? You can write taking 2 common. So y minus 3 by 2 like this. The third step is to draw the VV method. Remember, I taught you this in the last class also. Shravya, Irfan.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Gautam, what happened to you? We finished the chapter, right? Inequalities.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, how
Now,
it became y minus 3 by 2?
taking 2 common here. If I take 2 common, then this will be y minus 3 by 2. And this 2 is multiplied to this side. All right.
Sir, what is that y minus 0?
because I have to take factors, right? So this I can
Okay,
write y
sir.
minus
Okay,
0.
okay,
Yeah.
sir. Okay.
Just for understanding, right? You don't have to write y minus 0. All right. So 0 is a factor, 3 by 2 is a factor. So plus minus plus, we have to take the positive values greater than 0. That means minus infinite to 0, but cannot be 0. So open brackets, union 3 by 2 to infinite. It can be 3 by 2. So this is the range. Am I clear?
Yes, sir. Now clear.
Now clear. Shavya?
Clear, sir.
All right. Asma, Gautam, Abdul? All right. And other thing, Irfan, when you cancelled out this negative negative, this is also wrong. All right. If you have two negatives like this minus x greater than minus 2, if you cancel out negative, and the sign also changes. All right.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah, the sign also changes whenever you cancel out negative. Remember that. And other thing, when you cross multiplied y, you can never cross multiply a variable in inequality. All right. If you have 1 upon x is greater than 2, you cannot do this. X is less than 1 upon 2. No, this is wrong. All right. What you have to do is 1 upon x minus 2 is greater than 0. Take LCM. 1 minus 2x upon x is greater than 0. Now again factorize the Wavy curve method. Then you will have your answer. All right.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Everyone clear? All right. Asma, I cannot hear you. No, you are not audible. You can use the chat option also if you can. All right, let's move ahead. Next question. No, Asma, I cannot hear you. Yes, you can do it. Rejoin. Don't worry. Do you guys have to note it down, or it's okay? Irfan, Gautam,
Sir, noted.
note it down. All right. Okay, noted. All right. Let's try another question. Domain and range. All right. Okay, Asma, this is another question. All right. Try to solve this. Find the domain and range of this function. We have 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Yeah, Asma, we are discussing relations and functions chapter. This is the last class of that chapter. All right. We are trying to find the domain and range of a given function. Okay. Done, everyone, this question? Shabya, Gautam?
Sir, doing the range.
All right. All right. Gautam, done? Okay, I guess no. Not getting range. All right. See, how to find domain? Shavya, what is the answer here? Domain?
So real number, because we'll get complex number.
Sir, R, right?
Right.
R
R,
only.
R. Because this cannot ever be 0. So we have no problem anywhere. So real numbers. How to find range? Right. Same process. Y equals to x upon 1 plus x square. So 1 plus x square into y equals to x. Y plus x square y equals to x. Take all to the single side. So this is x square y minus x plus y equals to 0. Right?
Yes,
I
sir.
just cross multiplied. Yeah. Now this is a quadratic equation in x. How to solve? Using the quadratic formula. So x equals to minus b, that is plus 1 plus minus b square, 1 minus 4ac. 4 a and c is y and y, so y square upon 2a, so 2y. Is this clear? This was a
Yes.
quadratic formula in x, so I use the quadratic formula. Okay, so final equation is 1 plus minus 1 minus 4y square upon 2a. Now to find domain of this has to be greater than or equals to 0, and y cannot be 0, right? Because it is in the denominator. So for this to be greater than 0, let's factorize. First, let's check. The coefficient is negative, so multiply negative But Irfan, remember, whenever you multiply in a negative, the sign will change. So this will become 4y square minus 1 less than equals to 0. All right, because I took a negative sign common and multiplied minus 1.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Factorizing this will be 2y minus 1, 2y plus 1 less than equals to 0. Right?
Yes, sir.
So in the wavy curve method, the factors will be minus half and half plus minus plus. So we can only get the value of y as minus half to half.
Sir.
Right?
Sir, I have a
Ask.
doubt.
Yes.
Like, will that plus minus plus always be plus minus plus? Like that order will be same always?
Yes, always be plus minus plus, but you have to keep this coefficient positive. All the coefficients of the variables should be positive.
Okay, sir.
Right? Yeah. Then you can write this plus, and also the degrees should be odd. If I have to write this square, then the sign will not change. See, we actually discussed this fully in inequalities. You can get the video lectures from us. All right, you just go through the videos. We'll see how to solve. All right.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So y should be from this to this, close brackets, right? Because greater than equals to, but not be 0, so minus 0. Right? This is the range. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
All right. See, these are one type of questions that they have asked about finding the range. There are another types. Right? Write down. If f of x equals to under root x minus 1. All right. Try to find domain and range for this. Okay, you have 2 minutes. All right. Find the domain and range for this. All right. Done?
So domain is x belongs to close bracket 1 comma infinity. Infinity is open bracket.
Right, absolutely right. Irfan, Gautam, Asma, you have these answers?
Yes, sir. 0 to infinity.
Not 0 to
No,
infinite.
no, sir. I mean one.
Yeah, 1 to infinite, right? Asma, clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, all right. How to find range? See, you can take y equals to this, then square and everything like that, but you can see directly also. If you have to find out x is from 1 to infinite, then what should be the minimum value of this? Just look at this function and you will have your answer.
Sir, 0 to infinity.
0 to infinite, right? Because the minimum value will be when x is 1, and if you put x equals to 1, then 1 minus 1 is 0. So the minimum value will be 0. Maximum can be infinite, so infinite. Here open brackets, here close brackets. Clear? Everyone, Shabya?
Yes, sir, please.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
All right. Very easy. Try to solve this. All right. Irfan, look closely.
No, sir, I meant domain.
Yeah, domain is right. Range also you have typed, but this is reciprocal, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. Try to find range. Gautam, you are getting this or not?
Yes, sir.
All right. Abdul Arslan.
So I'm trying to find the range by squaring both the sides, like 1 by x minus y is equal to y square.
All right. Then you
Sir,
can cross multiply.
yes,
Right.
I'm doing.
Yeah. Done?
Sir, on cross multiplying, I'm getting xy square minus 5y square is equal to 1. So I took 5 minus 5y square to the other side. So get xy square is equal to 1 plus 5y square, and x is equal to 1 plus 5y square by y square.
Sir, I got the same.
Yeah, all right,
And-
no worries. So what should be the values of y here?
I'm getting y as 0
Y as,
because denominator cannot be 0.
yeah, so
R
r
minus
minus
0.
R
R minus 0.
right. Okay, so let's discuss. All right, let me solve this once. Domain is clear because x minus 5 should be greater than not equals to,
Yes,
right,
sir.
only greater than 0. So
Yes,
x
sir.
should be greater than 5. So 5 to infinite, open brackets both sides. This is domain. Range, write it down. Y equals to 1 upon under root x minus 5. Y square is to 1 upon x minus 5. So x minus 5 equals to 1 upon y square. So x equals to upon y square plus 5, right? We can see clearly y cannot be 0. So r minus 0. All right. But also one thing is missing here. What is that one thing? See, here x minus 5, this is always positive, right? Right, everyone?
Yes,
Shabya,
yes,
Irfan?
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we cannot get negative numbers from this, right?
Yes, sir.
So you have to do this. It is not r, but 0 to infinite. Because we can only get positive numbers. Is this clear?
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
why is that R? Can you repeat this again? The last
Yeah.
answer.
See, because we have y equals to 1 upon under root x minus 5, right? Shavya, can this quantity ever be negative?
No, sir.
No. So 1 upon any positive number can never give us a negative number,
Yeah, okay, sir.
right? And now you must be having doubts about this. Then why is this method not telling us about this, right?
Yes, sir.
Because this method, when we squared both sides, we know that minus 4 square is 16, 4 square is also 16, right?
Yes, sir.
We can observe from this y is always positive, but when you square it, it becomes equal with negative square, right? That is why we have to look closely about this. All right.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Or you can find this range directly also. See, we just found out that the minimum value of this is 0, under root this is 0 to infinite, right?
Yes, sir.
So 1 upon 0 to infinite. This will be minimum when the value is infinite. So 0, maximum when it is 0. So infinite,
Okay, sir.
open brackets, right? We can take the estimation like this also.
Yes.
Clear, Irfan?
Yes, sir.
All right. Gautam, Asma, Abdul, clear?
Yes, sir.
All right. Write down types of functions. First is modulus function. F of x equals to mod x. We write it like this. All right. What this means is f of x equals to mod x. This is equals to x when x is positive minus x when x is negative. Write this down, then I'll explain. All right, done.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This is also called absolute function. All right. Why? This gives us the absolute value of anything. Absolute value means without any signs. All right. If we put it -3 here, it becomes 3. If we put 3, it becomes 3. All right. So this is the background of this function. If the input you put here is positive, then write f of x is equals to x. If we are putting a negative number, then write it as -x. What this means is f of 3 will be 3. F of -3 will be 3. All right.
Yes, sir.
Mod 3 is 3. Mod -3 is 3. Right. Irfan, clear?
Yes, sir.
All right. So domain of modulus function is R. Right. Put any value in it. There is no issue. The range is 0 to infinite, because this will never give us negative value. So it is only positive. All right.
Sir, here 0 is included.
Right. Because if I put 0 here, so modulus 0 is 0.
Okay, sir. All right. So graph of modulus function. All right. Let's take case 1 where x is positive. All right. X is positive. So f of x equals to x. So we know how to draw a graph. Let's make a table. All right. It's a bad table. All right. Let's put x here, y. If I put x equals to 1, I'm getting y equals to 1. If I put x equals to 2, y is 2. Right. So the graph Yes.
will be a straight line. We can see this is y equals to x is a straight line passing through origin like this. All right, this is 45 degrees. In the case 2, for the negative x, see this graph is for only positive values of x, right? From x to infinite. This is from minus infinite to 0. F of x will be minus x. So if you put x equals to 1 here, minus 1 here, sorry, y will be 1, minus 2, y will be 2. So -1, -2, we are still getting 1, and this is 1 and 2. So this will be the graph of modulus. All right, here x is greater than or equals to 0, less than 0. All right. So basically it looks like this, V shape. Everybody clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. So how to find domain and range from a graph? See, the x-axis any graph covers. All right, remove the y. All right, if you remove the y, it will look something like this. So it's removing the y. If you erase this one, then how would the graph look? Like this. So all the x-axis it covers is the domain, and we can see this goes to infinite. This is also going to minus infinite. So the domain is minus infinite to infinite. That means R. And range is the y values it covers. So we can see that the graph is not going below x-axis, but going to infinite in the positive y-axis. So the range is 0 to infinite. Am I clear? Is this clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, draw this graph, then we'll move ahead. And remember, this is from mod x. If I put another number x minus 5 like this, some things will change, right? We'll see how to solve that. Whenever you see modulus function, just try to break it. Like when x is positive, x is negative, and you will be done. All right, done, drawn. Greatest integer function. And greatest integer function. X equals to this means that the greatest integer less than or equals to x. In simple words, if you put y equals to or x equals to 3.9, all right, so we have to find y equals to GIF 3.9. This means greatest integer less than or equals to x. That means what will the greatest integer that can satisfy this, but it should not be greater than 3.9. So let's take integers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 is the maximum integer we can reach because 4 is greater than 3.9. So 3 is the answer. Is this clear? Irfan, Shravya, Asma, Gautam.
Yes, sir. It's clear.
Yes, sir.
All right. So if I ask you, the answer will be
2.
2, sir.
2. Here,
-2.
-1.
okay, it's either -1 or -2. Which one is right?
-2.
All right. Shravya, see, -1 in the number line lies here, -1.3 lies here, right? -1 is bigger than this. And the
Oh.
answer can, right, in the negative numbers. So answer cannot be bigger than that. So we'll have
Yes.
-2 as the answer. So keep this in mind when dealing with negative numbers in GIF function. This is called GIF function in short, right? Clear everyone? If I put 5, what is the answer here?
4.
4, right? Okay, Irfan, Asma.
Yes, sir.
Sir, 5 is 5 only, right?
Yes, 5 is 5 only because greatest integer less than or equals to. So it can be equals to this. It cannot be more than this.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So clear? So try to solve this 0.2 and minus 0.2. Answer of this, answer of this. All right. Shapya. Okay. Asma, Shapya, what is the answer here? First is 0. Right, this is minus 1. Everybody clear? Gautam, Abdul, Ashma.
Yes, sir.
All right. So graph of this function. See, if you think this is not necessary, then I guarantee you in 12th, you will be exhausted solving this kind of questions if you don't focus now. All right. There are chapters like this. We'll use these topics. All right. So graph of GIF. All right. You don't write it like this. You write whole greatest integer function. I can write like this. I'm the teacher. All right. So graph, how to draw graph. If I put any value from 0 to 1, any value from 0 to 1, what will be the answer? 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, like that. What will be the value of GIF?
0.
0.
0. So all these numbers will have this only, but at 1, the value will become 1. This is clear.
Yes.
There will be an open circle on 1. From 1 to 2, the function will have value 1, but not at 2. At 2, this will be 2. From 2 to 3, the value will be 2, not at 3. 3 at 3, 3 to 4, 3, like this. Right? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
From minus 1 to 0, this will be minus 1, but not at 0. From minus 1 to minus 2, this will be minus 2, but not at minus 1, and so on. All right. This is the graph of greatest integer function. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This looks like a step, like steps, stairs. This is why also it is called step up function. All right. Would get confused by the naming things. Draw this graph. I'll give it 2 minutes. Done.
Yes, sir.
Third one is fractional part function. Right.
So greatest integer function is also known as
Step up function, because that
Okay.
graph looks like the stairs, like steps.
okay, sir.
Fractional part function. You can write the definition. A function. Oh, I didn't tell you the domain and range, right? No. Greatest integer function. What is the domain here, Irfan? Of greatest integer function.
Sir, domain is R.
R. And Shravya, range?
So 0 to infinity.
0 to infinity. We are not getting -1.
Oh, okay. So is it minus infinity to plus infinity?
All right. Are you ever getting 1.2?
No, sir.
Sir, Z.
Z. Because the name says, right, greatest integer function. So we are getting only integers as our answers. So Z is the range. All right.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, write it down, domain and range. Very important. Okay, fractional part function. A fractional, a function f from R to R given by f of x equals to curly brackets x for all x belongs to R is called fractional part function. The definition of this is x minus GIF of x. All right. You don't have to think about a lot in this function. Just apply this formula. All right. Something of fractional part of something is something minus GIF of that. So if you have to find 3.5 fractional part, let's put the values here. So this is 3.5 minus 3.5 GIF. Irfan, what is the value here? 3.5 GIF.
3.
3. So this is 0.5. All right. It just provides us the fractional part of any number. All right. Clear? minus 1.2. This is 1.2 minus 1.2, 1.2 minus, this is minus 2, right? So 1.2, something is wrong.
So I'm getting 3.2.
Wait a minute, what did I do? Sorry, this is minus 1.2, right?
Sir, -1.
Yeah, minus 1.2. So this is 0.8. All right.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Clear? So see, in the negative numbers here also there is some trick involved, right? Because 0.2 is not the answer here. If it is positive, 0.5 fractional part is 0.5, but in negative you have to subtract from 1. All right, you just use this formula, you'll get never the wrong answers. All right. Okay, fractional part of 5, tell me the answer. Use that formula and tell me the answer.
Sir, 0.
0.
0, because there is no fractional part. All right. Domain here, Irfan, what is the domain here?
Sir, domain is R.
R. And range?
Sir, range is also R.
Range is also R. Is that right, Rabia?
1 minute, sir. I'll just.
Sir, I got, sir, R minus N.
R minus N. All right. Will you ever get 3.8?
Sir, no, sir.
Yeah, give me an example where you will get anything of this sort. All right.
Sir, got. Sir, closed
Yes.
interval 0 and open interval 1.
1, right? 0 to 1. All right.
Yes, sir.
Here, Shavya.
Sir, how is it open interval 1?
Because whenever you are putting 1 in fractional part, this will give 0, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Ashma, Gautam, Abdul.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. Graph. See, from 0 to 1, 0, the value of 0 is 0, 0.1 is 0.1, 0.2 is 0.2, like this. This will go like this. In 1, it will be 0. Again, 1.1 is 1.1, 1.2 is 0.2, like this. This will go this. All right. Is this graph clear or not? See,
Clear,
range
sir.
will be from, yeah, range will be from 0 to 1, right? It cannot go above this or below this, and domain is R. Clear, Shabya, Ashma, Gautam?
Yes, sir.
All right. You draw like symmetrically, right? I have like very ugly diagrams. Signum function. Definition of this function is f of x equals to mod x upon x when x is not 0 and 0 when x is 0 daily. But you don't have to remember this, you can just remember this. F of x equals to 1 when x is positive, 0 when x is 0, minus 1 when x is negative. All right. All right. This is written as SGN, signum of x. Done?
Yes, sir.
All right. Domain here is, see,
Real
this is clear,
number.
right? Yeah, real number, domain is real number. See, signum of, if I ask 5, this is not 5, this is 1. All right. Signum of 0 is 0. Signum of -3 is -1. All right.
So
No
it's
matter what
based
the,
on x is equal to greater than 0, x less than
yeah,
0. Is it based on that?
yes, if x is positive, it will return 1. If
Okay.
x is 0, it will return 0. X is negative, then it will return -1. No matter what values you put. All right.
Yes, sir.
So domain is our range,
-1 to 1.
not -1 to 1, just -1,
In
0, and 1.
-1, 0, 1.
Right. Clear, Irfan?
Yes, sir. Clear.
All right. The graph is very easy here. When x is positive, this will be 1, but open brackets at here, x 0, right? 0, 1, 0, -1 when x is negative. Okay, this graph is clear. Very easy graph. This is 1, this is -1. All right.
Yes, sir.
Reciprocal function. The function f r -0 to r defined by f of x equals to 1 upon x. All right, is called reciprocal function. Reciprocal function. All right, very easy. Why we wrote here r -0? Because x cannot be 0, right? It's not in its domain. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So domain here is r -0. The range is also r -0. Sorry. Clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Graph looks like this. Same with this. All right, this is called rectangular hyperbola. When x becomes more larger, the final value becomes lesser, right? When x is 0.2, this is 10. Yes. 5, 0.5, this is 2, 1, 5, 2, 1, right? Because x is increasing, y is decreasing. When x increases, y decreases. Clear? Same with this.
Sir.
Yeah, draw this graph. Square function. A function f r to r given by f of x equals to x square is called square function, right? Here we have y equals to x square. Name the domain and range. What is the domain and range of y equals to x square? Irfan?
Sir, domain is R.
All right, and range? Shabya, what is the range?
0 to infinity.
0 to infinite, right? Because this will never be negative. Square of something is never negative. All right, Shabya, clear?
Yes, sir.
Graph is, you have all seen this graph in class 10th also. Parabola, this is called a parabola, right? You can see range also not below x-axis, so never negative. Last function is cubic function. All right, cubic function. The function r to r given by f of x equals to x square is called cubic function. Domain and range.
Domain is R.
And range. What
Sir,
the
is it
range?
from minus infinity to plus infinity?
Minus
So,
infinite
R.
to plus. Yes, right. The graph is something like this with two inflection. Okay, so it covers all of y-axis and x-axis. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's try some questions. Finding the domain and range.
Sir, could you scroll up?
Yes. You can check all the graphs in internet, right? You can go.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, because I have, as you see, very bad diagrams, right? But when you visualize the graphs, it will become very easy. All right. Try to find the domain and range of f of x equals to under root 16 minus x square. I'll give you 2 to 3 minutes for this. Ashma, Gautam, clear till now everything?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Abdul, Arsalan. Okay, try to solve this domain and range of this function. I'll give you 2 to 5 minutes. Done, everyone? Yes, domain is -4 to 4, right? Try to find the range. Zero to 4. Okay, Irfan. Okay, let's see. As we can see, the domain would be 16 minus x square should be greater than or equal to 0. So let's make it positive. X square minus 16, the sign will be changed like this. Factorizing. Plus minus plus. We want less than 0, that means negative sign. So x would be from -4 to 4. Clear? Irfan, Ashma, Gautam.
Yes, sir. Clear.
All right. Now to find range.
Sir. Is
Yes.
it closed interval? Sorry, no. Yeah, closed interval -4 to open interval 4.
-4 to 4. This is your range, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See, under root functions never gives us negative value. All right. If I ask you under root 4, what is the answer here? Irfan? If I ask you simply what under root 4,
Sir, 2.
2, right? So how can you get -4 to 4 in range? Is this clear? The minimum value
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
is 0. Minimum value will be 0 when x is 4 or -4. After that, it will get maximum value 4. So range is, domain we got -4 to 4. Range will be 0 to 4, including both. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next question. Y equals to mod x minus 3. To find domain and range. All right. Okay, Irfan, What is the answer?
Sir, is domain R?
Okay, domain is R. Range? Shravya, what is the range?
Sir, I'm still finding.
Still finding. See, don't take y equals to this and just look at this. This is modulus function. What should be the minimum value of this and maximum value of this? Got the answer?
Yes, sir. 0 to infinity.
0 to infinite. Very simple. When x is 3, it will be 0. Beyond that, everything will be positive. So 0 to infinite. Clear, Shravya?
Yes, sir.
All right. Ashma, Gautam, Arsalan, Abdul. Yes. Okay. Okay. Arsalan finally spoke, right? After 3-4 classes. Let's try this question. Y equals to 1 minus mod of x minus 2. Try to find the domain and range of this function.
So y is equal to 1 minus mod x minus 2.
Yes. 1 minus
Okay.
mod x minus 2.
Sir, completed.
Completed, sir.
Yes. Tell me the answer.
Domain
Sir,
is R.
domain R.
Mhm.
Range is 0 to
Closed.
negative infinity.
Is this right, Shravya?
Sir, I got closed interval 0, 1 open.
Okay. Let's see. Domain is R, right? No disputes there. Range. See, I know this will be from 0 to infinite. Is this right?
Yes, sir.
So 1 minus 0 would be 1.
1.
1, yeah, 1 minus infinite would be minus infinite. So this will be going from minus infinite to 1.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is this clear?
Oh,
Okay, sir.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah. One question. Mod x minus 4 upon x minus 4. Find the domain and range of this function. Done.
So
Irfan,
domain is R minus 4.
domain is R minus 4, right? And range, ranges, try to put different values. Yeah, minus what? See, this is just like signum function, right?
Yes, sir.
So this will be either 1 or minus 1, right? No matter what value you put. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
And how to solve this, if you want to know, open this modulus. I know that mod x minus 4 will be equals to x minus 4 when x is greater than 4 minus x minus 4 when x is less than 4, right? But equals to will not be here because x cannot be 4. So replace this x minus 4 upon x minus 4. This is 1 and x is positive, minus x minus 4 upon x minus 4 when x is negative or less than 4. Either this will be 1 or minus 1. This is the range. Clear? Irfan, Shabya, Ashma.
Yes, sir.
All right, another question. X equals to 1 upon under root x minus mod x. Find the domain and range. These questions are a little bit complicated. All right. Try to open this modulus, then try to solve. All right. The first thing you know that this should be greater than 0. After that, try to open the mod, then try to solve.
So without opening the modulus, we know it's a fractional part function.
Right, you can do that also. That's also completely valid. This is fractional part of x. You have to find domain and range of this. Yeah, see, domain, we know that fractional part gives us value from 0 to 1, right? When it gives us 0, when you put integers, so we cannot put integers in here, right? Because the fractional part will output as 0, and we don't want 0 in our denominator. So domain would be r minus set. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
And range, we know that this will be from 0 to infinite, right? So it will be minimum when the denominator is infinite, maximum when the value is 0, so 0 to infinite. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Irfan?
Yes, sir, clear.
All right. Try to solve another question. X minus, this is mod x, all right? This was, did I give this also mod x? Okay, Shavya, this was mod here, not GIF. Okay, now put it as GIF. Right, it was modulus, so we couldn't write this as fractional part, all right? But okay, if you think,
Oh,
yeah, if you take it as GIF, then this question is valid, all right?
okay, sir.
Now what I've given is modulus, all right? This is 1 upon under root x minus mod of x. Try to find domain range of this. Okay, done. See how to find domain. Just write it as this. Should be greater than 0. How to open the mod x? Mod x equals to x when x is positive
Greater
and
than
minus
0.
x. Yeah, x is less than 0. So try to think it in two parts. The first case would be when x is positive. So x minus x. So this is 0. So this case is never accepted, right? X can never be negative. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
And when x is negative, we'll replace this with minus x. So x minus x. So 2x. But we know that x is negative. So under root doesn't accept negative numbers. Right? So x can neither be positive nor be negative, cannot be 0. So is there any value of this function or domain, right? No.
No, sir.
So x belongs to phi. All right. So when there is no domain, how can there be range? All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Write down algebra of functions, real functions. Right? Addition of two functions. Simply if two function f and g are there, all right, then f plus g of x is equals to f of x plus g of x. All right. Subtraction of function. F minus g of x is f of x minus g of x. Multiplication of two function f into copy f of x. If this type of things are written, then this means simply this f of x plus g of x. F minus g of x is f of x minus g of x. Right? What this means is, write it down first. All right, then I'll explain.
Done, sir.
All right, what this means is, if f of x equals to given x, g of x is given x square, and they asked for f plus g of x, then simply add those functions x plus x square. right? This is that simple. All right, easy.
Yes, sir.
All right, last question. This chapter is finished. Last question of domain and range. All right, x square upon 1 plus x square. Find the domain and range of this function. All right, this is the last question of this chapter. Please try to solve this.
Sir, you have given this question.
Yes, you have to find the domain and range of this question. Acha, I have already given this question.
Yes, sir, the first question.
First question was this.
Yes, sir. Today you gave this question. F of x is equal to x by. Oh, okay, that was x.
No, I think x upon 1 plus x, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Try to solve this one. This is x square upon 1 plus x square. All right.
Yes.
Yes, Abdul, this is a different question, right? Yeah, try to solve. This domain is R. Find the range. Y upon 1. Yeah, let's see. Domain is R, right? Everyone? No doubts here. This cannot be ever 0. So domain is R. To find range, y equals to x square upon 1 x square. Multiply this y.
First one.
Yeah. So y plus x square y equals to x square. Take this to the side. So x square minus y x square equals to y. Take x square common, 1 minus y. So x square equals to y upon 1 minus y. X equals to under root y upon 1 minus y. So y obviously cannot be equals to 1, and y upon 1 minus y should be greater than equals to 0. Right? Now again, we pick up method, but this coefficient is negative. So first make it positive. So y upon y minus 1, change the sign. Factors are 0 and 1. So positive, negative, positive. We want the negative ones. So 0 to 1, but cannot be. So y belongs to 0 to 1. All right.
Yes, sir.
Irfan, clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We can try to attempt this with a different method also. Range. Adding 1 and subtracting 1. All right, numerator. So after breaking this, we'll have 1 plus x square upon 1 plus x square minus 1 upon 1 plus x square, right? This is 1 minus 1 plus x square. I know that x square can be from 0 to infinite. Irfan, right? X square can be 0 to infinite. So when x square is 0, 1 upon 1 is 1, 1 minus 1 is 0. When the infinite, 1 upon infinite is 0, 1 minus 0 is 1. But this can never get to infinite. So here it will be open brackets, here it will be close brackets. Is this one clear? This method?
Yes, sir.
All right. Irfan, Ashma, Gautam, Abdul.
Yes, sir.
All right. So this chapter is finished. In the next class, we'll be starting term 2. Try to finish the NCERT. All right. Try to finish the NCERT. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Any doubts, anyone from this chapter? Anything that you need to understand, or everything is clear?
Yes, sir.